happy Friday. It is the last day of October. I am Jess, known as Pink Lady Budgets. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to do a monthly count up for October. Ready to see how much we've saved since September. So let's move that binder out the way. Now, obviously my setup has changed a little bit since then. And I'm doing the save to sync method now. So we are not going to be looking at challenges today. We are going to look at the low priority and high priority sinking funds. And we will also look at my emergency fund. And I'm going to probably keep a tab of the Benidorm holiday and the girls trip one in here. So let's start off by writing October. What did I call it last time? October count up. Oh, September count up, but we'll put October count up this time. So, how are you all? I hope you're all okay. Hope you are having a good week so far. So, where shall we start? Let's start with the sinking funds. So, we've got the high priority to start with. I hope everything is in view. So, we're going to go high priority. Sorry if there is any noise in the background. I have got the dog in with me. There we go. My handwriting's not great. We know this. It is what it is. So I'm just going to write down the categories actually first. So let me move this over. Hopefully you can all still see. So we got council tax. Then we got electric and gas. And then we've got water, home insurance, and then we're going to move on to the low priority. Oh, this pen don't want to work. What's going on there? Let's just use the back. There we go. So, low priorities. Okay, so we've got... I'm just going to call it dentist because we all know by now my pearls of wisdom is for the dentist. Then we've got health. We've got pet emergency fund. I'm so glad that I've started that this year because with Teddy getting older now, you know, I need that emergency fund ready. My birthday, Dean's birthday. My setup is changing for 2026. And I've planned it all out. I've been putting in lots of orders. I've got 2 more orders to do. I've done an order with Lily Rain. I have done an order with Studio Budget. And I've got an order to do with Bethany Budgets. I've got an order to do with Rainbow Budget and Plans. I think that's her name. And I think that's it at the moment. So, where did I get to? I got to bike insurance, road tax, and then I think it is service and MOT. And then I will add on to the bottom, girls trip, Benidorm, and was that it? Oh, an emergency fund. I'm going to put the emergency fund, oh, excuse me, with the pen. Emergency fund up there. Okay, so let's get cracking. We'll start from the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. So there should be £20 in council tax, and there is. So we will mark that one off. 20. There should be 20 in electric, and there is. There we go. There should be 20 in gas. And there is. Lovely stuff. There should be 20 in water. And there is. Okie dokie. There should be 30 in home insurance. So let's have a look in here. £30 in home insurance. Okay, and in dentist should be 40 by the looks of it in here. 20, 30, 40. There we go. There should be 20 in my health fund. 10, 20. Perfect. Then we're moving to pet fund. And these are 10 each. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. There should be 90 in here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. That's such a good start with that. And obviously with doing the save to sync method, some of my challenges is going to be reallocated to that one too. So that's good. So in my birthday fund, I am 30 in January. Oh my gosh. And there is now only 20, not 40, because I took 20 out. Naughty, naughty. I owe that 20. So what am I going to do? I'm going to add the 20 back in because I was naughty and I shouldn't have taken 20 out. So now it's going to be back to its 40, which is what it should be. I haven't got any plans for my birthday at the moment, but you never know. Dean should have 20 because his birthday's May, but I wanted to get started. He's got 20 in there. And his bike insurance should have 20, which it does. Amazing. And road tax, this should have 40. 20, 30, 40. Lovely. Road tax is 40 and service and MOT should be 20. 10, 20. Amazing. Perfect. Now this one is going to get filled up over the rest of this year and next year because obviously it's a brand new bike, so we haven't got to worry about that at the moment, shall we say. So that is the sinking funds count up. Now I want to check the girls trip and Benidorm. So girls trip we did once and we've already started again. So let's give this a good count up. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. 20, 40, 60, 80. So that is 100. Did I count that right? Have I left any? No, I've not left any money in. So let's count it again. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1. 20, 40, 60, 80. Yeah, 180. That's right, because we completed it once, which was 160, and we've added another 20, so that's 180. And then the other one I want to do, because obviously we started the Benidorm, so I have £40 in there, and that is for spending money. So that's spending money. And then what I also need to do a count up of is the package, because obviously we're paying off the package for the holiday, and I haven't shown you guys that yet because my holiday binder isn't set up yet. But what I have got, which will go in my holiday binder, is these. So I've got, sorry I'm jiggling around. We've got holiday package, spending money. We have €40 left from our last holiday, so you know, I'm going to put that in there. Clothes and toiletries, activities and airport shopping. So I want to keep tabs of how much we've got in here. So let's start from the beginning. Let's separate all the 10s and the 20s out. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3, 320, 340, 350, 360, 370, 380. £380 is in there. Amazing. So that can go back in there for now until I get my holiday binder. And spending money after package, then we're going to go for activities, clothes and airport shopping is last. So they will be new to 2026, maybe. And then the last thing to check will be the emergency fund. So we're going in the annuals, and in our emergency fund, we have got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 30, 40, 50. Amazing. £150 in the emergency fund. And I'm super, super happy with that. So let's write 150 for emergency fund. So now what I want to do is I want to see the difference. So I think I added it up for last month. So the total for low priority last month was 80 and for high priority was 100, and the emergency fund was included in that last time. And then Girls Trip has 40, and obviously Benidorm we hadn't started. So let's add up the high priority now. So we've got 20, 20, 20, 20, 30 plus 150. So high priority now has 200 total, and it has 260. Then low priority 40 plus 20 plus 90 plus 40 plus 20 plus 20 plus 40 plus 20 equals 290. 290. Girls Trip now has 180 and it did have 40. Okay, and then we didn't start these. So let's look at the difference, what we've managed to do in a month. So high priority, there's now 260 and there was 80. So we've gone up in, nope, I've just worked that out wrong. Low priority, there was 80 and we now got 290. So minus 80, that means we're up. So do a little up sign by 210. Amazing. And then the high priority, we was on 100 and we're now on 260. So 260 minus 100 equals 160. So we are also up by 160 with the high priority. I don't even know if any of that was in view then. I'll find out when I edit this. And then Girls Trip was on 40, so we're up by £140 on that one. And obviously these we started in October. So I am super, super happy with that. I've got some goals for the upcoming month. So emergency fund, by the end of November, I would like this to be at least 200. Then the council tax, I want to be on 50. Electric and gas, I want 50 on there. Water, I would be happy with 40, and I'd like 50 on home insurance. Dentist, you know, I'm already over what I wanted anyway, but, you know, let's go another 10 for 50. Health fund, I want ideally to be by 100 at least. Pet emergency fund, I would like to be over 100. My birthday, I'd like to have 60. Dean's birthday, it can be anything. Bike insurance, I'd like to be at least 60. Road tax, anything. Service and MOT, anything. Girls Trip, I would like that to be at least 250. Benidorm spending money, I'd like that to be on at least 80. And the package, I would like this to be at least 450. So they're my goals for my budget for November. Join me again on Sunday when I do the cash stuffing for week 1 in November. And that is all, guys. Thank you so much for popping on over. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will catch you on Sunday morning with the week 1 November cash stuff. Bye.